in my crunchy girl era. I'm not the most flexible of humans. More pizza. I'm really excited to have like that first speech session in the speech room vibe. I'm in my healthy girl era. Hi, good morning. Welcome back to a vlog. It is Monday morning. It's a laptop day. Mondays are sometimes days where I can take my laptop because like I might have meetings at other sites, and so it's nice to have my own laptop that's light and easy to travel with. But I am not all the way ready. I'm actually just putting my makeup bag in my work bag because I'm going to finish my makeup at work today. So that's been my routine. I like it because I get there on time. So I just like quickly do 5-minute makeup once I'm there. Plus it gives my face time to depuff because I feel like it's still puffy from just sleep. It's gonna be a fun vlog. It's our first week of speech therapy. I'll be doing both push-in and pull-out therapy this week. So we're gonna do that together, all right? We're here, we're ready. I have decided something huge. I'm going to let my hair just be au natural because honestly, it'll save me time. It's good for my hair. And I don't know, sometimes I'm like, oh, it actually has like a cute little wave to it. I mean, it gets a little frizzy, sure, but this is air dried. Put some Pro's curl cream in there just to kind of give it a little support with the curl, but she's going all natural. So that's that. I also am all natural with the nails. She's going crunchy. I'm in my crunchy girl era. Actually, I'm in my healthy girl era. I wanted to quickly talk to you about, and actually what I'm gonna do, because my audio here isn't as good. Marie from the future is going to pop in and talk to you a little bit more about one of my favorite habits that I've been including in, for me, my morning routine. Sometimes it comes in my afternoon, after lunch, for a little afternoon pick-me-up. Magic Mind. If you guessed it, if you've been here for a little bit, you know that I love Magic Mind. This helps me focus, it helps me do a lot of things. I am going to take my Magic Mind. Hi, it's Marie from the future. Only a couple hours into the future. I am home from work now, but I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit more about Magic Mind. Since we're talking about all the healthy girl things, I wanted to share with you exactly what using Magic Mind looks like for me. The reason I love it so much. The ingredients in Magic Mind, like anything I look for, I've become, in the last couple years, I've become so selective about the things I put on my skin, the things I put in my body. Certain ingredients have really affected my gut or skin. Like there's just so much that goes into our food. And so I'm really so appreciative of companies that give full transparency, use ingredients that are really good for you. So I wanted to really highlight this because this has some of my favorite ingredients that all kind of work together to help with that focus, that anxiety relief, the energy that you get from drinking Magic Mind, and then also just overall like the health and wellness focus of it with the vitamins that are packed into this single shot. The first ingredient that I was really jazzed about when I was looking into Magic Mind was ashwagandha. It is a supplement that you can take, but ultimately the benefits that I found for me and my body and what seems to work for me is the fact that ashwagandha really helps me relax. It's not something that maybe I depend on to relax, but it is something that I have found that can help, like if I am feeling a little bit angsty from drinking too much coffee, maybe the tasks of my day, I usually will take a tea that has ashwagandha in it that does kind of just help me ease into things, ease into the work day, or relieve some of that anxiety from drinking too much coffee, things like that. And so I love that that is built into this. It is not overpowering, not gonna put you to sleep. It's kind of gonna level out the matcha green tea caffeine that is in here that gives you that energy, which, can we talk about that for a minute? I love that the caffeine is matcha. Green caffeine does not give you the same jitters that caffeine from coffee or some caffeine supplements might give you. I have found that I can drink this, and I actually drank it today before my coffee. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it just so happened. I was in the zone, but very relaxed all day. Two other ingredients that I was really stoked about. Turmeric.
I don't say it right. I say turmeric, but everybody always corrects me on that. I have been taking and putting turmeric in everything I eat for the last few years. I used to have really bad inflammation, so much, especially in my arm, that working out really hurt this whole arm. Like any movement from my shoulder to my fingers. I started taking turmeric. Did I say it right? That was helping, and I have not stopped trying to implement that in almost on the daily, really, into my diet. And I know I'm getting it in my Magic Mind, but obviously I'll make sure it's in other things too. It's just nice that it's in here because it adds to that anti-inflammatory ingredient list that I am always looking for things that I'm putting into my body. And then lion's mane was another, that's a superfood that is in here that helps with mental performance. Lion's mane is actually something that has been studied to have neuroprotective properties. It supports nerve function, and they've done studies on the use of lion's mane with Alzheimer's patients with depression, with anxiety. So it's really interesting how we can combine these different things from nature and use them to help our bodies and our minds. So getting to, again, work with Magic Mind is such a blessing. I'm so grateful because it is everything that I am about in terms of, making sure I'm very intentional about what I put into my body. Everything is linked below too, so you can see what they're putting into their products if you go check out their website. They've given me a really special code. This is the best code they've given me, and I'm so excited. And it only is going to work for the first 10 people that use the code MarieMM40, and you'll get 40% off your subscription. What? So run, don't walk. Everything is linked below. That will take you straight to getting signed up for that subscription. Cannot wait to hear how you like using it too. Back to Marie of the present time, who's probably just finishing taking her Magic Mind and about to share some really fun things with you. So I will catch up with you once you're back home.
I always say afterwards, it's so good. I am actually so grateful to have this right now because we are going to get to planning for the first week of speech therapy. I've decided to change things up just a little bit with how I do the push-in side of my job. So if you were around last year when I was starting off this whole co-teaching push-in model throughout the week for my classrooms, you know that I would bring in a tabletop center. So I would plan around whatever they were working on in the curriculum or whatever core words I was teaching. And the core words all come from this. Look at how prepared she is this year. Maybe it's the Magic Mind, it's the pure focus I have. What I'm going to do this year is I will definitely once a week in each of my classes be going in, doing a whole group lesson where we practice words, not just one word at a time, but now it'll be multiple words from our functional core words, and we're bringing in the big core board. We'll do some sort of story or song or something that kind of correlates with the main lesson. If the word is help, I'm gonna bring something and maybe that's help, or I'll bring in a more a story about wanting more or things like that. And then for centers, I have let the teachers know, unless I have an activity that I specifically know I wanna bring in that week, that's maybe a sit down tabletop type of activity, I'd really love to utilize that time to push into their dramatic play center because so much language and even speech can be worked on during that. I also am going to be doing way more pull-out sessions this year into this beautiful room, but still pushing into the classroom. That's gonna help me also work with gen ed students that maybe their parents I already have one that, parents are I'm kind of concerned about, their speech, and would you mind listening and everything like that. So I'm yeah, I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be running a center. And even if it's the Dramatic Play Kitchen Center, I can do a little bit of RTI. I'll also be in the classroom to work on AAC during that time. So I'll have a full day of pushing into the classroom, maybe mixed with a little bit of pull out here and there, but ultimately I'll be co-teaching and supporting the class. That being said, we don't have to spend too much time with the planning, which did we ever? We'll be kind of focusing more on that whole group circle time lesson together. We will get to the planning portion of today's video. Okay, let's go. The way that we're doing the core boards this year that we've all kind of agreed upon as preschool SLPs, and then my amazing mentor and another colleague of mine, friend of mine, kind of took that and we're okay, we're gonna create these leveled core boards and then introduce a certain amount of words a week that will coincide with the like preschool life skill that is going to be focused on in our classrooms for a certain period of time. So if it's like requesting attention, then we're going to look at all the words that kind of, functionally help our students, whether it's through the core board or it's accessing a device, the sign. We're gonna work on those things. Let me get this closer to you. Okay, I took off all of the words except these here. So it looks like this, but in the big form in the classroom right now. But the idea is these are all the words we'll be focusing on within the next, I think, month. And then the following month, we're gonna add a few more. The following month, add a few more to get to 40 by like January-ish. It helps us be able to understand kind of the different functions of the different words. I hope I'm saying that right. To my team, if I am not, please let me know. I'm always learning, and I thought I had a handle on this last year, and changing it up is teaching me that there's so much more to it, which is really great. I think we're gonna do these, they're called regulatory words, so like words like more, again, all done, help, yes, no. I think I'm gonna focus on that. And I think what I will do this week is focus a lot on more and all done. I'm gonna bring in my noisy story, Sam wants more, so we can focus on that. And maybe what I'll do is I'll program the Big Mac to say more, and then I can have a student with me to say it, to push it every time that we say it. But then we're also gonna learn the sign and practice the sign for it as well. And I love noisy stories, talked about them before, but I'll continue to share because they are just stories, which I will link for you. There's like a whole set of them. They're repetitive phrases, so you can work on that function word, but then you also get repetition of a sound. So they're really good for artic and phonology, but then also for those functional core words. So really love them. I also do think it would be fun. My goal is to do more songs and like bring in more puppets and things for that whole group circle time lesson too.
And we're home. I gotta hook my hair up. Monday night things are about to ensue. Mark went to his parents' house today, actually, and I don't know if you've seen the last. There's been a few vlogs. I've probably talked about these peaches, but they have a wonderful donut peach tree in their yard, and so he brought home a bunch of peaches, which I think he must have washed and put them out on the plates and eaten one. But we have more peaches in the house, which I'm excited about. The fridge is on, which means I need to stop talking. I just wanted to check in with you, but I do think what I'm gonna do now, sorry for the extra noise, I'll be done in a second. I think I'm going to say goodnight to you for now. I think this is a good system for me. Just be away from the camera, be with my people, my person, and do our Monday night things and resume with you tomorrow, because tomorrow is our first day. We back in the classrooms and I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a good night if it's nighttime for you. Okay, bye. It's the first day of preschool speech sessions, which means I'll be, like I was saying yesterday, I'll be pushing in and doing a little bit of pull out today. So we're gonna get a good mix, and I'm really excited. But just gonna finish making my coffee, and then I'll see you in the speech room where I'm gonna finish getting ready, obviously. Yesterday I posted an Instagram of like me making my coffee, and I got so many questions about what is in this jar, because it's my creamer that goes in my coffee before I pour my coffee in. It's the Laird Superfood Creamer. It's just coconut milk powder and organic coconut sugar, and it is my favorite thing if you like coconut. It tastes like Honey Bunches of Oats to me. You can get it at Costco, but fun fact, my Costco, they had moved it and I thought they weren't selling it anymore. I ordered it on Amazon thinking it would be the same size. The Costco bag is double this for like between $15 and $19. I can't remember. I guess when it's on sale, it's $15. This is $24 on Amazon. Don't buy this, go to Costco. All right, see you there.
Okay, we're here. We're ready to go with our circle time thing. I like how decked out in core my board is. I'm ready. Like, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, one thing I need to do. I think what I'll do, because I am going to do a couple pull-out sessions after circle time. I got to check my schedule. But I want to have, I think I'm just going to do simple, maybe have out some cause and effect toys, because they're little ones that I'm bringing in. Maybe the blender. I'm really excited to have like that first speech session in the speech room vibe going today too. If you saw my last vlog, my like Saturday in the life, you know that I put baking soda on all my shoes to clean them. And I told Mark this morning, I was like, I get to wear my new shoes today. It feels like I'm wearing new shoes. So seriously, don't buy new shoes, just clean them if you have a pair that still works for you, because like, look how white these are. I'm not the most flexible of humans. Morning stuff is done. I am so sweaty because I was just sitting outside. They eat snack outside, but we have a little friend who is seeking deep pressure. And so I sat with her at snack, but like her whole body was just like pressed into me, which is the sweetest thing. You know, it's, you get all the cuddles, but I'm all sweaty and gross. And I'm back there playing outside and I have a few minutes. I think, well, one, I need to eat breakfast. So I'm gonna do that. But I want to kind of figure out, now that I've done circle time one time, they are all 3-year-olds, like they're itty bitty. And it's not like last year, even on the first day, where like the attention, it was mixed because we had older kids to kind of be the peer models. Right now they're like, you know, second week of school, all 3 still just learning. They did really well. They did really well. I taught 3 words. I taught more, all done, and help. And we practiced at snack time, and then I'll practice again at centers. But I'm just kind of thinking how I should revamp it for the afternoon class, or if I should just do it again the same way I did it for the afternoon. I don't know, but I'm gonna sit here and kind of think about that while I eat breakfast and work on some coffee. Should we make some snacks? Look what's in here. Do you need help? Look, what can we say? Help? Thank you. Yummy. Cheers. We make pizza. Can I have some more pizza? More? Look. More pizza. More. Yeah, more pizza. Okay, it is lunch time. I'm so excited for lunch right now. It was a lot of fun. And it's nice to get a little break right now, a little breath, eat some lunch with my friends, and then we'll be back for round 2. Just stopped in my room because the only day over the summer I wore tennis shoes was the day I traveled to Vegas. And then any other time I wear tennis shoes is when we walk. And I wear them for like, 45 minutes max. And my feet are like, you have had me in shoes for like 6 hours, lady. But luckily, I brought Birkenstocks. It's still summer, it's still hot. My feet still swell up in tennis shoes.
I know you're tired of this pattern. 1 up and 3 below.
Home again. I've actually been home for a little bit, but I just haven't checked in with you since, I don't know, centers. I don't even know where I left off. The afternoon kind of went, it was a blur. I feel like my energy was lower because I used a lot of it in the morning. I was telling one of the teachers, okay, I need to relearn how to like store energy or like save your energy between the 2 sessions. And so I was a lot more tired. It was a lot warmer. And I did sit outside with the kids, like during recess or during outside play. And then the kids' energy either felt like more elevated, I guess is a way to put it, or I I had lower energy. So it wasn't very as balanced as the morning maybe. And now it's time to work out, and then we're going to improv. Also, I was filming that last clip and I just realized that I don't look at you when I'm holding the camera and I am using the light from our French doors that go right out to our patio, our garden patio. I don't look at you. I'm distracted and I'm looking out there while I talk because I love the way it looks out there. I should do a little updated patio tour. It's a little dirty out there, but the plants are thriving. Mark and I talk all the time. We're like, we have our own personal, see, I just did it again. We have our own little jungle. But that's why if I'm ever sitting right here or doing anything, I get so distracted and I don't look right at you. And I am so sorry for that. But you want to see? Oh, there's just the most beautiful butterfly. Like this is my favorite time of day out on the patio. And you know, being in a townhome is such a good experience of like, there's so much gratitude I have, even though this is a small space and we don't have a big yard, we have this sweet little like oasis of a patio that we just enjoy. It's so magical out there. Let me give you a little peek tour for you. So we got these sunflower seeds from our improv friend Lucy, and we are getting a bud. I don't know if it's gonna focus. There we go. We're getting a bud. That's so exciting. We have this rosemary plant that in a vlog a little bit ago I repotted, and she is just happy as can be. I'm sorry, that's lavender. We have rosemary over there. We have our aloe plants that are just they're all over. And we have more than one sunflower. We have quite a few that are over here. We have a peach tree back here that came from my mom. A lot of the succulents like this one came from my mom. That rosemary came from Mark's parents actually. Blueberry bush that just kind of has been like that for forever, and we support him in whatever he wants to do in life. And then over here, this is what I'm always looking at directly out the window, is this big elephant ear plant, because these leaves like are out of control huge. And actually, wait, I swear this is a brand new leaf. Like it just unfurled. Oh, I gotta get Mark. He's gonna be so thrilled because I didn't realize they would unfurl and already be that big. That is nuts. So that is just the happiest plant. He's the happiest plant. Like they're all doing so stinking good. And it's been so hot. So I'm so happy.
Multitasker, and we love it.
Come on.
We just got home from improv. It was so much fun. Mark's saying it's the best night of long form that we've had yet. So it was. Everybody felt so in sync, and it was just a good. You know, a lot happens when you pay attention and listen to your scene partners. That's a good life lesson. Pay attention and listen. It has been such a nice couple days with you, hanging out, planning for today, and then getting in the classroom and getting to work with the little ones. I was definitely humbled in many moments today because I know I mentioned this in the middle of the day, but these kids are very young. They're little. Some of them just turned 3 in the last month. And it's always a good reminder for me to just slow down and just meet them where they are. When you end a school year, you've just spent a year or maybe 2 years with some students, and you've seen them grow, and they're doing things like that are, you know, transitional kindergarten level. And then you start over, and it is easy to kind of forget that, like, now we're starting back at, you know, square one, and our students are not used to a classroom environment, and that's okay. And they're 3, like, we're playing. And my goal for the rest of the week is to make sure I'm conserving energy where I need to, so I'm not using it all in the morning session and not leaving enough for the kids in the afternoon. But all that to say, it was a wonderful day, and I'm grateful to get to spend it with you. Wonderful 2 days. Thank you again to Magic Mind for partnering with me. I am excited. Remember, the first 10 people that use the code MM40 will get that 40% off your subscription. So that's a really, really good promotion, and I hope you take advantage of that. And like I said, I can't wait to hear about your experience using Magic Mind. I am really excited to see you in the next video, which for you will be very soon. Sasha, what are you doing? Oh, Sasha wants to play, so I'm gonna sign off so I could go play with Sasha and wind down and get ready for another day of push-in therapy tomorrow. All right.